Have you seen Lizzo on the cover of December's British Vogue in her black Versace gown? She looks awesome.
Enchanting.
And
she's in 3D. This is just
I know, she looks absolutely gorgeous. In her interview, she talked about how not seeing herself represented and how it affected her mental health growing up. And there was a quote that she said that was really empowering to me. She said, "I'm not trying to sell you me. I'm trying to sell you you when I go out and I promote,
that's the word,
you know, my projects, right?" So I just wanted to ask you guys, did you guys ever, like, if you didn't see yourself represented in the industry, did it have an effect on your mental health?
Oh, yeah, definitely. For me, growing up as a child, I mean, the only person I can remember I was so happy to see was Florida Evans on Good Times. Remember that? I was like, wow, an actual black woman. And people don't realize, I mean, if you're white, you don't understand. You live in a world where all you see is white, white, white. And then sometimes I walk in rooms and I'm the only black. Or I don't see an Asian. I don't see a Hispanic. And sometimes it's scary. It's really, really scary.
And she even said in the interview, she said she started to think that something was wrong with her. And I can relate to that because growing up, not only did I not see someone that looked like me on television, I didn't see someone that looked like me down the street. I didn't see someone like me in school, you know, because my sister and I were biracial. Now it's a little bit more, you know, common, but thank God for my parents because whenever I questioned my hair, whenever I questioned my beauty, they reinforced that. And you need that.
And not only that, but when I did see Asians portrayed in films, like one of my youngest favorite movies when I finally saw an Asian was Clueless. And the girls were speaking a completely different language. They were speaking Vietnamese, but they were the gossipy girls that were just like chattering in a different language. They were the only ones that needed subtitles. And then before that, anybody else was like a super stereotype, which is bomb. Bruce Lee, legend. But like Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, like only doing that. And then we never had a heartthrob Asian man, which is also hot. I mean, Henry Golding steps into this.
Oh, he is so handsome.
Finally, but that's like last year.
Have you seen his movie?
Let's be clear that it wasn't until these films just recently.
Recently.
Representation, I'm sorry, I'm not even Asian. Well, technically I am, 7%.
7%.
I am 1%. But let me just say, there is a major lack of representation. And I can say that you don't have to be the race to recognize we don't see them very often. Or to speak up for them or to fight for them and be like, no, we need diversity.
But then,
we need
that's why you
representation.
created the Black Lady Sketch Show.
That is exactly why I created Black Lady Sketch Show, because black women have never been able to dominate in that space without having to be second to male leads. And so I think it's so important. Representation is so important. I mean, I remember saying for me, it was like Whoopi Goldberg was the first black woman I ever saw being funny and playing character. And then, you know, for Lizzo to be out here and be a role model for young women, but also grown women who don't see themselves that way is so dope. It's so dope.
Really important. And I just want to say, too, on this show, we have different types of women. Last week, we had Tokyo Toni. And a lot of people were questioning, why did we have her on? She deserves to be on, just like we have Kamala Harris, just like we have Kerry Washington. You know, the purpose of our show is to have all women of all different backgrounds and types. And if they want to come and promote something, who are we to judge because you see them in a certain light? Let them come and have their voice. That's what this show should be about, is different voices. You know?
I feel like that's what this show was intended for. When we look at our show and you talk about diversity, there was never a show that looked like this on TV before us. And how groundbreaking that was and what that meant to us to be able to show young mixed children, black girls, Asian girls, Latina girls, whatever you are.
We're all different. The thing is, you used to put one black person on because you thought,
and then that represents everyone.
Do you remember going out on them auditions, you know, just for that one role, and you're like, oh my God.
And it would be all different shades. Like all three of us would be at the same role.
But would you see the same like few black girls every single time? Same thing with Latinas. If you go for a role, it was the same girls every single time.
And you're like, hey girl, we're back.
It's a new day. It's a new day.